Welcome back to North Dakota Today, and we are diving deep into the Google Trends from last night's game. Joining us via Zoom is Abigail Posner, Google Trends expert, to go over all the data. Good morning, Abigail.
Super fun. People love to go to Google to ask questions about the game and then to go to YouTube to see the ads.
Yes, definitely. So I was telling you during the break, that is exactly what I was doing to catch up since I didn't watch a lot of it. So I would love to hear, what are the top trending questions that you saw for the Super Bowl last night?
Sure. So the top trending questions were, number one, how many quarters are in the Super Bowl? So I guess that's for folks who don't watch the game very much. Then what is the score? So I guess if you went out for a snack or something, you need to know what was going on. And then finally, what does end of reg mean, right? Even that I had a hard time saying, because all of this is so new thanks to the new rules and overtime. So people were trying to figure out, like, what's going to happen here.
That is crazy. That's making me feel a little bit more knowledgeable than I was before. Right. But okay, the halftime show. So Usher took the stage. So amazing. Like I said, I was catching up this morning. So interesting to see what people are curious about. So what were people Googling during the halftime show?
Well, certainly that show had so much pizzazz to it. They had musical guests, Usher, dancing, roller skating, so tons of questions. The top question was, why does Usher wear gloves? Which was, by the way, a question I had too. And then because the performances were so great, people were really interested in Cirque du Soleil and then roller skating. And of course, Usher came out in roller skates. If you didn't catch that, you got to watch that. He just didn't miss a beat. And then the next question was around piano lessons. I guess people are really getting excited by learning how to play the piano thanks to Alicia Keys' cameo.
Oh, yeah. And I Googled after I saw Alicia Keys' red sparkle sequins outfits because, man, was that gorgeous.
She was great. She really
great.
was.
Yeah, she was phenomenal. I love that people are getting inspired by what they're seeing and kind of wanting to do it themselves. That's pretty neat.
I know. I mean, that's such a plus. Obviously, the game is so much fun, but then when you can walk away with learning something and then wanting to do something new and innovative, that's super cool.
Yeah, that is amazing. I really like that too. Excuse me. I have no excuse either. I wasn't up late watching the game. So what does Google Trends do with this data? And what does it tell you about viewership habits during last night's game?
Well, what we get to see is en masse what people are interested in, what's really intriguing them throughout the game. So we can see what's trending, so what's rising in terms of searches, but also what were the most searched topics, items, celebrities. So for example, right, as you can imagine, people were searching Taylor Swift big time, as well as her posse, like Blake Lively that was there, Ice Spice, and then of course the Beyonce potential drop of a new album right from the Verizon ad. So lots of interesting questions around celebrities, also around the players. And then in terms of ads, we get to see what people found the most intriguing in terms of how much they watched the ads. So for example, what we saw was the #1 most watched ad was Booking.com with Tina Fey, which I have to say was my favorite too. So I felt like I won a secret contest. And then after that, people loved the T-Mobile ad. They were searching for that. Rather, they were watching that more often than anything else. And then below that, the most watched ad was the State Farm, which was hilarious. You got to catch that if you haven't, with Arnold, like a good neighbor. And then what really intrigued me, what was really exciting for me, was actually the 5th most watched ad on YouTube was actually an ad for our product, our Pixel product. It was, the ad's called Javier and Frame, and it's all about a new AI-enabled tool that allows folks who are blind or with low vision be able to take excellent selfies and photos. It really empowers them. Wow. So you're back to your point about getting something from the game. This is another example of, we learned something new and how we can improve our lives.
Abigail, that's amazing. I love that new product. I can't wait to dig into that a little bit more. Thank you so much for catching us up on the trends last night during the Super Bowl. And we've got more North Dakota Today for you on the way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.